Welcome, everyone, to Bracket Bastards, the podcast. We take a bracket of 32, 64, 128 or more, and of course, banter our way down to a winner. We are back in the 32 realm range off of this one, and we are talking about alien movies or space movies or places we probably shouldn't freaking be. And speaking of being places we shouldn't be, we have somebody who is usually places that he shouldn't be, and usually sky high when it comes to that. That is Q. Q, how are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. I'm actually up. I'm ready. I'm awake.
Ish.
Wake and bake.
Ish.
That is
Uh,
that is thanks to Jess, because Jess is here today. Kind of. She's in the background. You're gonna hear her voice every once in a while. The beautiful and daring Jess, a previous bastard on the show as well. So we have a couple of voters today. It is myself, Q, and the audience. And of course, we'll probably go ahead and ask Jess what her opinion is throughout the show as well. I'm absolutely stoked to have her on. Today, again, as I said, we were talking about space movies and stuff like that. Before we get to it, we have a couple lifelines. Number one is pass the parcel. Number one is pass the parcel. We have I'm going to read this verbatim what it says, because pass the parcel this week is judged by a deeply irritated extraterrestrial who regrets visiting this planet. Thank you, ChatGPT. And that's what Pass the parcel is. Pass the parcel. One time during this game, you're allowed to give. Actually, I take that back. Not even one time. As many times as you want during this game, you're allowed to pass the parcel to the ChatGPT vote of the pissed off alien. Since there's only 3 of us voting, you can do that as much as you want. But don't be worried about this. I will give you every single opinion that the pissed off alien has after each movie goes away. Other than that, we have Steal a Vote. Steal a Vote, as always, is brought to us by Q, the one of the dopest bastards around. When the name bastard comes up, it's usually Q. So there's
yeah, that's actually fact.
Steal a Vote. And Q's going to be really happy about this one, because since we have only 3 people voting on this one, no matter when you steal a vote, no matter whose vote you steal, since there's only 3 votes being counted today, it also means that whatever gets voted for moves on to the next round, because of course that's how math works. Both of those go all the way up, including the quarterfinal round matchup. Last but certainly not least is the oldie but the goodie, the longest one we have so far, and that is blowing your load. If you're one of the first ones to go and don't want to be one of the first ones to go, you can, of course, blow your load. This means you're going last. If somebody else blows their load after you, you are no longer going last. You're going directly before them, and so on and so forth. As always, if you happen to blow your load, if you get the dirty pleasure of blowing your load, you will hear this sound. And with that sound kicks us off. Q starts us off today. Q, it is either District 9 or Earth Girls Are Easy.
I mean, Earth Girls are pretty easy. I mean, have you been around? Have you seen the girls nowadays?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go District 9.
District 9 gets a vote off of this. District 9 also gets a vote from the audience and a 2-vote difference off of this one. I'm going to vote for Jeff Goldblum, because Jeff Goldblum is a badass, especially
like Jeff Goldblum, though.
Especially in Earth Girls Are Easy.
He's really good in Jurassic Park. Have you seen that one yet?
I have. In fact, Jurassic Park actually won a tournament not too terribly long ago. It was our quotes tournament, the first one. And then...
What was the quote?
Dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth.
Oh.
But then next week,
dinosaur eats man, woman inherits the earth. Yeah.
it ended up going to the since it won the first week, ended up going to the grand finale of both weeks, and it ended up getting beaten out by Star Wars. Not even Star Wars, by the way. It was Star Wars Episode 3.
How did Star Wars beat fucking Jurassic Park?
Because it was a quotes episode, so we were judging quotes, not the actual movie itself.
So what quote from Star Wars? I swear to
So
God, if it's Luke, I am your father, I'm
no, no,
going to
no. It
flip
was
this
from
table.
episode 3. It was along the lines of, "So this is how liberty dies," in a round of applause or something along those lines. I didn't vote for it the
I like the
entire
other
way
quote
through.
better.
There was so many other quotes on there that was so much better. Like, for instance, "Bring me my stunt cock." But in the end, it was people who are a fan of Star Wars and a fan of that particular one. So it happened. Star Wars
Yeah,
ended up
Star Wars is
winning.
kind of hard to beat with the fan base it's got.
Yeah. Star Wars ended up winning the entirety of the quotes episode sods this year. We will have more of those coming along the line down the road because it's going to be a staple that we just happen to have randomly. Q's going to go for District 9. I'm going to go for Earth Girls Are Easy. Audience and two vote difference is going to go for District 9. So
Fine, it's fine.
District 9 goes 2-1 to the next round. Earth Girls Are Easy. Reading down my list here, was very far down on the list. Spot number 21. Jeff Goldblum is uh, the only reason this isn't last.
That's probably fact, actually.
Well, it's the only reason I voted for it too, to be perfectly honest. So District 9 moves on. Audience starts us off. It is either The Thing or Doom. Thing gets to vote in a 13 vote difference. I'm going to go for Doom off of this one. This is one of the first instances I can remember being a movie going to a first person shooter mode. And it was one
Like
of
the
the
movie was
movies,
shot in first person shooter.
yeah, for a couple of minutes. The Rock's character in this one
Ah,
ended up, you have the camera like on the gun type thing for like 5 minutes.
so
And
it's
it's
like a
one,
GoPro. You know, he's
yeah,
holding
it
a
was
GoPro basically.
kind of one of those GoPro type thing. I do love The Thing. The Thing is a good movie. The Thing had a on the entire "Fuck You" songs tournament that we had a couple weeks ago. The ending quote was from The Thing, and it says, "Yeah, well, fuck you too,"
Yeah, well, fuck you too.
because it's a damn good movie. But I'm gonna go with Doom just for that fact. It's a tie-breaking decision coming down to Q. Q, is it The Thing or Doom?
So, with my question about Doom, you can probably assume what?
You've never seen it?
Have not seen it. However, I did play the shit out the computer video game on like Windows
Mm-hmm.
98. Yes,
The,
Windows 98, everybody. If
the
you
game,
heard correct.
can tell you much. I can tell you one thing: the game is a lot better than the actual movie is.
Well, is it?
Yeah, like the movie is not good.
The movie is not good.
The movie is not good. I'll give you that one. When it comes to the better movie between these two, the better movie is The Thing, and it's not even close. Like
I mean, I was gonna vote for the thing because I haven't seen Doom, but I mean, you're just kind of pushing me further away from Doom anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go with the thing because that's what I am.
Are you sure not? Are you sure you're not resembling the thing from? Did you know your shirt is inside out?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was kind of imagining TP for your bunghole, but besides the point.
I mean, that was coming, but then she said something about my shirt and it distracted me.
I start this one off. The Thing moves on. Doom is probably not going to get a very good score either from spot number 23 from the Pissed Off Alien. It says, "You turned interdimensional science into a shooting gallery. Predictable."
Very
I'm going to try to read these off
pretty.
like a Pissed Off Alien too, just for shits and giggles. I start this one off. It
Like
is either Killer Clowns from Outer Space or Interstellar. I hate the movie Interstellar. One, this movie is not built for dumb people like me. For one, you have to be intelligent as fuck to actually enjoy this movie. I enjoy the movie because it's shot beautifully.
it is a
Just
very very beautiful shot.
it is. I love the fact that they didn't go for CGI when they did the entire cornfield scenes. They literally went out
Right,
and
they
just
actually went into a
plant.
cornfield. Right,
They
right.
they
So I mean, it was
planted
real.
they planted corn out there, and then they sold the corn to make up part of the budget.
Oh, really?
So,
That's cool. I didn't know
like,
that.
not a lot of it, of course, but, like, this is a multi-million-dollar movie, but having fields of corn like that is just, absolutely, outstanding. However, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, again, this is a shit vote. This movie is campy as fuck, and I love it because of how ridiculously dumb it is. Now, I understand Interstellar should win this movie. It will be getting the audience vote, by the way. So when it comes down to it, there's going to be a vote for Q. I'm going to go for Killer Clowns off of this one just because I would much rather rewatch Killer Clowns than rewatch Interstellar for enjoyment purposes. So that's why I get my vote. Q, is it Interstellar or Killer Clowns?
Well, bro, you gotta get that intellectual level up. You know what I'm saying? Watch a few documentaries.
It's Freddy.
I've watched
Hey,
so many. It's stupid.
I fall asleep to that shit. I really do.
Me
Hey,
too.
I do too, but not after until I watch the first 3 or 4 episodes.
There's a
And then he still remembers it when he wakes up the next morning.
I'm currently watching one, like an old History Channel one, the Story of Us, the United States version right now, and
That's
it's
weird. I
pretty
just
good.
watched that one not too long ago. I'm pretty sure.
So, um,
Anyhow, so yeah, I mean, okay, so Killer Clowns is definitely campy. I mean, I think Interstellar's kind of slow,
very.
um, which just makes it hard to get into.
So she said,
But when you're a space, freak like I am, you kind of just get sucked in as soon as you see stars. So I got to go Interstellar. So I can stellar my inners. I can't hear Freddy at all. You're muted, friend.
"Sorry, I muted my mic so I could open up a can of pop."
Since when do you ever mute your mic to open up the can of pop? You always hear the
The only time I do it now is when
bubbles.
Bubbles is here, because yeah, it is what it is. But since Q asked,
Oh, it's a Mountain Dew even. Uh, love it.
to be perfectly honest, I kind of enjoy that sound more than I do the entire one that we got.
I wish Titus was home to do that, make that sound.
What the?
I either want that one or like the entire oh yeah one.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Like that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I do have that as a soundbite, but it's on my phone. So Killer Clowns from Outer Space off of this one from the Pissed Off Alien says wow, it's hard on this list. Spot number 30 out of 32 says absolutely not. Delete this from your archives.
That wasn't very angry-ish.
I mean, he's not really happy about it.
Yes, please.
Q starts us off. Q. It is either 2001: A Space Odyssey or The Host.
What? Second one, sorry. The what? The
The
host?
Host. I'm pretty sure that's a Stephanie Meyer book too, but
I'm gonna have to go with the Space Odyssey. I
2001.
actually generally kind of like it. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm gonna
Genuinely.
agree with you on that one, and the audience agrees with you too. It's a 6-foot difference. I do like
Sweeping!
I do like 2001: A Space Odyssey, and there's a lot of I used to have a friend named Dave. I don't associate with him anymore, but every time I answered the phone when he called, I went the entire "Good morning, Dave,"
Good morning, Dave.
which pissed him off because he hates this movie.
Oh, that's even better. I would have done it
So
definitely every time. Every time. I wouldn't care if he called me at night. I'd been like, "Good morning, Dave."
you got to admit though too, the entire "Good morning, Dave." I kind of wish my name was Dave because the way that's said and the way that could be said, sexy as hell.
Oh
Same.
yeah.
The host, by the way, I might as well just go ahead and stay at the bottom of the list off of this one because I guarantee it's not going to be too terribly high up this one. Oh, it is actually spot number 10. Spot number 10 from a pissed off alien. It said good creature work, terrible human decision making, as usual.
Yeah, I mean, when shit goes chaotic, we kind of tend to make stupid decisions.
What's that quote from like Men in Black? It says, "People are smart."
Yeah,
Sorry,
the person is smart,
the person is smart. The
but
people are
humanity in general are stupid. Basically something like that.
uh,
How does it go?
Panicky. Hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna have to look this up now. It's just
Oh,
gonna fucking
humanity
bother
is
me.
smart, but the person is stupid.
Yeah, no, but there's a bigger line to that.
Or the person is smart, humanity. Yeah, the person is smart, humanity is stupid. Or something. It's got to be close. I got to be damn close.
A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
That's right.
That was going to bother me. I'm sorry. 2001 moves on to the next round. The host does, and audience starts us off. It is either Galaxy Quest or Green Lantern in a murder on this one. Galaxy Quest just completely takes out Green Lantern. Apparently, Green Lantern just didn't really do well. Gets the audience to vote. I'm a Ryan Reynolds fan. I can't help it. And this movie proved that Ryan Reynolds could do movies, do like sarcastic shit, which is how we got Deadpool in the end. So like I can't vote against it for that. Galaxy Quest, realistically, the movie is terrible. Tim Allen saved whatever could be celebrated in that movie, but other than that, it's just.
Yeah, I like Tim Allen.
I do find it funny that you see Tim Allen being a spaceman in at least 2 different movies now.
That's true.
So, Green Lantern gets my vote. Audience gets Galaxy's Quest. Q, tie-breaking decision. It is either Green Lantern or Galaxy Quest.
Okay, so I didn't even know Ryan Reynolds was in Green Lantern.
He plays the main character.
Yeah, see, that's how much I know about it. I heard Green Lantern, and I was like, red light. So I got to go for probably Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest gets a vote and the win.
I've actually seen Galaxy Quest, and yeah, you're right. It's not that great. No,
it's a terrible movie. Spot number 30, by the way. Oh, sorry. Spot number 29 for for the pissed off alien. It says we do not claim this one.
Oh shit! That's how bad it was, apparently.
Yeah, Galaxy Quest moves on to the next round. I get to start this one off. It is either Transformers or Stargate. Q is going to disagree with me on this one. I know he is, but I'm going to go with Stargate.
Why?
Because I love this fucking movie.
Okay, I need a little bit more than just.
It's one of those.
Like, what are the reasons you love this movie?
There's only a couple of good things going for Transformers. One,
Shia LaBeouf.
It's not one I would actually go for. Megan Fox is the one I'm going to go for. Megan Fox is the only one I would go for off of that one as far as casting wise, and it's not because of her acting ability. 2,
no, it's just because of her looking ability.
Yes, that entire car scene. By the way,
oh my god, don't even get me started on that.
Damn good car too. Just saying, but she's the only real bright spot on the actual acting ability. Everything else is kind of subpar. However,
I like Shia LaBeouf a lot. I don't know why. I think he's good.
The only thing in Shia LaBeouf that I've ever seen that I've actually liked him in is Peanut Butter Falcon.
Didn't even like him in Even Stevens?
No. Holes. Take it back. Holes is a good movie.
Holes is a great movie. He did great.
Holes is a good movie. Holes, believe it or not, out of all the we've done 200 plus tournaments so far. Holes is one movie that has never made it to any of the tournaments, and I have no idea why.
Yeah, that is crazy.
One of these days, I keep telling people that just because Bastards is going away as a weekly show doesn't mean that if you have a tournament that you want to do that includes holes or not includes holes, it's up to you. You can I think holes should have
We can
been
do a Shia
in
LaBeouf tournament.
I think holes, the movie Holes, should have been in the movies that sound dirty but aren't.
that should have been there. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
but it
holes.
wasn't. It wasn't, and it sucks. However, Stargate. Stargate's one of those movies that it's one of those movies that when you're flipping through channels, you just kind of stop and watch. No matter if you're in the beginning, middle, end of this movie,
Like
you always just
start
kind of
like
stop
just
and
like the original like Stargate or like
the
Stargate
original.
SG-1 or
Okay,
you.
SG-1 is a TV show. Stargate is a
Oh,
movie.
true. Stargate itself was the actual movie. Okay, yeah.
The actual movie itself is what the TV show is based off of, much like
Right.
the the reverse reaction from Firefly and Serenity. Because Serenity was a movie. By the way, Serenity also did not make this list because the majority of the people are actually the opposite direction going on. But I do love Serenity, and it should have made this list, and it kind of pisses me off that I didn't think about it. I'm going to go for Stargate off of this one. Q, is it Stargate or Transformers?
I mean, like I said, I do like Stargate. I mean that would be interesting, just walking through a portal and fucking appearing quadrillions of fucking miles away, you know, in another fucking planet, galaxy, whatever. Just cool. What's here? You know, um, that would definitely be something for me. I would definitely want to do that. That would be badass. It's like, hey, we have no idea what's on the other side. Do you want to go? Yep, let's go. I'm diving in head first, bro. If I dive into a fucking ocean, well, I'm probably gonna die. But hey, I found out. Nobody else did, because I didn't come back. But I found out. It matters. But yeah, I still gotta go with Star Wars though, or Star Wars. Oh,
For everybody out there who doesn't realize this, I'm going to clip that just for the opening.
I'm gonna have to go with Transformers.
Transformers gets Q's vote. However, in a 1 vote difference, audience decided to go with Stargate.
Really?
Yes, in a 1 vote difference, and
That's
it was
crazy. You can't get any closer.
It was very close. The only way that you could have gone closer is if they would have tied, which, by the way, as always, if they tie, the vote automatically gets counted as a pass to parcel vote, and it moves to the Chat GPT pissed off alien type situation. Which, by the way, for Transformers, which did not move on, Stargate did. Transformers got spot number 24.
That's low.
Stargate. I'm trying to find Stargate on the thing here. Looks like Stargate is the one that. Oh no, it is. Okay, it's here. Spot number 24 and 26. If it would have gone to the pass to parcel vote, Transformers would have ended up getting that. So that 1 vote
Fuck
from
me.
the audience actually ended up getting that entire thing. Stargate moves on.
Bullshit.
2-1 to the next round. Transformers, by the way. Robots hiding as cars. We would never.
That'd be the most fucking
yeah
thing to do.
I agree. That would there. I think there's more cars than people on the planet at this point.
I think there are too. I mean, I see lots of cars on the lots. I don't see lots of people on the lots.
Did you know that I just heard this stat? I heard this stat yesterday. There are more iPhones. There are more active iPhones than people in the United States.
Yeah, because multiple people have multiple phones for some reason.
But you'd kind of figure that there would be more uh, other people who don't have iPhones than people who have multiple iPhones. Like, because
You got businessmen who have iPhones for their job, for their spouse, for their mistress, for their other mistress, for their bitches, for their drugs, and their dealers. That's 8 phones right there. That covered it. 7 extra people.
I think we have too many rich fucking people in this country.
I
Stargate moves on 2-1 to the next round. Q starts us off. Q. It is either Starship Troopers or The Abyss.
gotta go Starship. Starship Troopers! We trooping.
Gets a vote. The audience is going to go for The Abyss off of this one. I agree with Q.
Boom!
I don't say that very often. I agree with Q on this one. The training video alone for Starship Troopers, like the opening training video to Starship Troopers, sells the entire movie.
Right. It sucks you in right away, and you're like, I'm watching it.
The only it's the equivalent, and I don't know if people are going to get this reference or not, of movies of great opening scenes that either sell or that sell you on the entire movie, whether the movie's good or not. Because Starship
Right.
Troopers
It kind of either sucks you
really
in
good,
or it pushes you out, and you're just kind of like, I don't know
so
about it.
the only other movie that I think would go on the equivalent of this is Ghost Ship. Ghost Ship has such a badass opening with the people getting split in half. Yeah, has such a. Let's say, have you seen Ghost Ship at all?
I haven't seen the very I haven't seen the very start. Like I watched I've seen like 90% of it. I think I probably just missed that fucking scene if it's right at the beginning, because I think I watched. I think it was like probably a half hour in or so.
So I'm
watching
pretty
it.
sure you can Google just one part, but the entire setup is there's a high strung string, like a metal cable that they strung through the entire upper deck of this entire dance floor, which everybody, including the captain, is there dancing, having a party, and then they let this cable go, and it sliced through everybody except for this one little girl that it went just above her head, she was dancing with the captain at the time, and this scene is shot where people know something that happened, and then you start seeing like glasses get cut in half. They just kind of slide off or something like that, and then body parts start falling.
Just start sliding.
Just start sliding off.
It was cut through so fast and so
Yeah.
clean. They stayed there still, like nothing got happened. And all of a sudden, just.
So if you want to talk about like one of the most badass openings to a movie that sells the entire movie, Ghost Ship's opening and Starship Trooper, that entire training video, not a training video, the entire video to get people to join Starship Troopers, to opening the movie, that is probably one of the best opening videos to a movie that I have seen. And it gets my vote. Starship Troopers moves on to the next round. The Abyss. Is probably going to be very, very up on the top list here. Oh, no, let's start. Ship Troopers made the top half of it, at least. The Abyss actually got spot number 20. It says underwater aliens. Sure, why not? You fear the ocean anyway. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah, I just want to know what the fuck's down there.
Fuck the ocean. Just
the ocean is not someplace you want to be, bro.
No. It's really sad where we're as humans, we're super terrified of like great white sharks and stuff like that. When great white sharks are like at one of the bottom parts of the food chain.
It's just because they're so big, and Jaws didn't help.
No, Jaws actually helped sharks in general, because people were so afraid to go swimming for the longest time that sharks actually, like, people stopped fucking with sharks. for so
Yeah, I
long
don't know why
because
you
of that
fuck with a
movie.
shark anyways.
So
Like, I'm not fucking with a shark if it's on land, let alone in its fucking natural habitat. I can't outswim it. I can't outpower it. I definitely can't outmaneuver it. Now,
I
on
did
land, I might have a shot, but if I'm going to be fighting it, I'm still not fucking with it if it's alive. It's flopping around, it can kill me still.
I did see a video the day where they had a shark's brain explode, which is actually kind of
They,
cool.
what?
They had a shark's brain explode. They said that there was a diver that had one of those knives that had a hole in the tip of it, and when you pushed a button, it would shoot a entire canister of like compressed air, the entire CO2 canisters, and it would completely just shoot this entire canister. And there's a lot of air in that fucking thing, and not a lot of places it to go. And shark fucking blew up like a Bond villain. It was actually kind of cool.
That's hella funny. I was watching this documentary when like the first like beached whale came up on like a shore. They didn't know what to do. They couldn't get it back to the fucking
Yeah.
like ocean or anything. So they didn't know what to do with it. So out of all the ideas and all the bickering back and forth, this and that, can you imagine what they decided on doing?
I have no idea. Probably just ate it.
No, they set up TNT around it and blew it up,
Well, I mean,
which made it a worse problem because then there was just large chunks of whale laying all over the beach.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure large chunks of whale would make it a little easier to maneuver, just more time consuming.
I mean, yeah, I suppose, but I mean, now it's all kind of mushed and shit. You might not be able to grab it and pull it. It might just pull apart. Honestly, what they should have done is they should have cut open the whale, put the dynamite inside, sealed it back, and then blew it up.
Well,
It'd
I
have
mean,
been smaller
I
chunks.
I would have buried it below it and more towards the shore, because at least then, if when it blows up, it's going to blow like the top of it and hopefully flip it back into the water and just let the water eat it.
Yeah, no,
Or
no, no. Their idea was literally just to set TNT up all around it and just.
I already just had a barbecue.
Yeah, after that, they decided that was a very bad idea.
I don't
'Cause it
blame
made
them.
a very big mess and it was really expensive to clean up, and nobody wanted to go to the beach because there was whale blood everywhere, all over the beach.
I guarantee you that attracted a lot of sharks to the area too.
Probably, yeah.
A
And
whole bunch
so
of whale chunks in the water.
they decided to just, oh, you know what? If a whale gets washed up, we're just going to bury it in the sand.
I don't know why they just. I mean, let bugs and stuff eat it. It's
Nobody
gonna
wants to. Well, nobody wants to sit on a beach watching a rotting corpse of a
no,
fucking whale.
but
Would you
like
want to watch that?
you would have to shut down the beach for a while. You would,
A
but
while.
I think it would do more damage, not only visually, like just as far as people not wanting to go there anymore if they just ran if they knew the story of the entire blown up whale, unless you sold tickets to watch it.
I don't think they sold big tickets to watch it, but it was people were kind of there was people around. Like I remember watching it. There's people around to watch it because they were like, "This is what they really came up with. Let's watch how this works out."
Well, that's
That's
what
what
I'm
I would
saying.
have
It's
done.
like
I would have
because
gone to see it just to see how it turned out.
because they used to sell tickets to see people get like beheaded.
I know that's fucking crazy, right?
No, so if you can sell something where a majority of people would say that is absolutely horrific. But for instance, boxing tickets are actually outrageous when you're realistically just watching two people beat the shit out of each other.
Right. I can go to the hood and watch that for free.
Either way, Starship Troopers moves on to the next round.
What?
Last up in this particular part, audience starts us off. It is either They Live or Invasion of the Body Snatchers. In a 4-vote difference, Invasion of the Body Snatchers gets that vote. Okay. I am torn on this particular one. I'm going to be passing the parcel when it comes to this. But the reason I'm torn, They Live is a Roddy Piper movie. I'm a huge wrestling fan. And one of my favorite quotes from a movie is the entire I am here to chew bubble gum and to kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
So, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, however, we all have that one movie that started off our love of either horror movies or stuff that just kind of fucked us up as a kid. Invasion of the Body Snatchers is one of those movies that fucked me up as a kid.
Why did your body get snatched?
No, the entire concept of this is that the entire pod people, like they take DNA, create their version of somebody that like your parents, for instance, kidnap your parents,
And then
and
take their
then
place.
and then take their place, but you don't know it's them.
That's okay. I'm all right with that. They're going to be way more smarter than my original parents. Hopefully, they'll do the same to me.
Well, but that's the entire. Now, as a kid, I'm sitting there going like, "No, don't take my parents away." I watched this movie way too fucking early. Ironically enough, I blame my parents.
So you should want them to get snatched. See, the aliens would have been smarter. They wouldn't have let you watch it.
So I'm stuck on this entire situation. I'm gonna give it to Chat GPT, the pissed off alien, and it is looks like it's They Live, unless this is that one movie that happened to just get stuck somewhere. Nope. Nope, it's a 2-spot difference between They Live and Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So it's okay. They Live gets the vote from that one, so it's a tie-breaking decision coming down to Q. And did you be perfectly honest? There's at least one of these that I can't wait to read off. So Q, is it They Live or Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
I gotta go with the invasion, bro.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers gets a vote.
Yeah, the people that got taken up, they're the ones that lived.
They Live says, not a documentary. Probably. Gets a vote. We have 8 so far, getting down to our 16. We'll be right back right after this break.
Work!
I get to talk to some pretty cool, wrong one. Before I became a podcaster, I never imagined that all these requests for 5-star reviews actually did anything important. I was wrong. But being the bastards that we are, we're not going to expect you to give up those 5 stars with nothing in return. I'll trade you for it. You send us a letter, a question, or anything else you deem necessary along with those 5 stars. We'll not only give you a shout out on the show, but read your submission live on air. We like to call this our thank you to review. To be part of this thank you to review, like River off of this one, you can send it to our email address at bracket, BRACKETTY, the number 2 and R at yahoo.com to get it in. It also works if you want to be a guest on any of the other shows on the ABC podcast channel. River Long, by the way, sent us a lovely letter. Says, "Dear Bastards, love the show. Hate to see it go. Thank you for the over 200 episodes at this point." Signed, River Long. I love the name River, by the way, because you never know if it's a male or female. It's one of those unisex names. Yeah, because you have River Phoenix, who is in the an
I
actor.
think it depends on the last name that goes with it.
And then there's River Song, who is one of the most famous people in Doctor Who lore. So there's that. My question is, if I could, what is your favorite memory from the past 200 episodes? Q, you haven't been on here in a bit. Do you have a favorite memory or some ones that come to your head over the last 200 plus shows? I
don't have any like one in particular, but I would say some of the earlier episodes when we had like 5 people on the shows and shit all the time, and like when I could just bash the shit out of Jeremy, that was always fun. Um, but as like in particular, I'm gonna say any one where Jurassic Park won were my
Well, that's
favorites.
not a lot of them.
I'm surprised you didn't say the one where I almost had it,
but didn't.
but didn't.
Do you remember that one, Freddie, where she had the perfect setup to the joke and then just
Lost
nothing?
it. I almost had it.
And I don't remember who it was. Who was it that called you out?
Knoble. What's her name? I remember Knoble. Christy?
Yeah, Christiane.
Christiane.
Yeah, she was like, that was
but
almost something. That was so close to something.
So close to something. You almost had it.
that was probably that was probably either it was a horror episode, but no, it wasn't a horror episode because Jess wouldn't have been on that one. It was probably the Harry Potter episode.
No, it was a Disney.
I remember her being on a.
No, maybe not the Nickelodeon. I remember it was some younger kid that was on it that hasn't been on it before, or it's like an episode or so after it, and I made a comment about him.
Well, because her son was on a horror episode. Because I remember that
because it was about some weird kid.
Was that the one where the guy was sitting on a little ball the entire time, like a little tiny Nerf ball? Because he was on a cartoon episode.
Yes.
Yeah. That wouldn't have made my top memory, to be perfectly honest, but
No, but Quentin's always bringing it up.
I'm always bringing it up and making fun of her for it, like especially when she goes to say a joke and I'm like, and then she like actually completes it and it's not funny. I'm like, that was almost something.
Almost there. You were so close.
Just a couple more thrusts I'd have been there.
You actually got me to stop that time there, Q. I don't know. I still say my favorite time out of every episode that we've done is the reason I'm wearing this sweatshirt right now, actually. Shy. We were talking about The Princess Bride. It was a quotes episode from last year. Talk about the Princess Bride, and there was a line. This is life is pain, Highness. Anybody who tells you differently is selling something.
Facts.
And I said it too quickly because I have way too much shit to do on this show. And I said, life is penis.
Life is penis.
Penis. Life is penis. Now, on the back of my sweatshirt now, it literally says, life is penis. Quote.
I gotta see it. Show me. Turn around.
I don't know if I can. Hold up.
Take it off, Freddie. Let's go. Woo! Life.
I don't know if you can read that glare, but
life is penis. Yeah, I sure do. Freddie Fisher. Love it. Love it. What's I say? Free hugs? Just ask. Free hugs, just ask.
Yep.
Freddie, can I have a hug?
If you're around me, sure.
All right, bet. Let's go. Next time I'm in Pell, I'm gonna stop by and get that hug.
I've had more than one person give me hugs too. It's not even funny. It's actually kind of cute, to be perfectly honest. But no, that I guarantee that's like one of my favorite lines, and it's actually my favorite memories involved with people that just the idea of knowing people that I would never have met in the process, other than this show.
Facts.
So that I've gotten really close with David and Nancy from the entire PF Jeremiah show as well. Uh, I don't. Okay.
Apparently, that's the worst angle for
a
a
seal.
picture of a seal.
Oh, really off topic.
You're welcome.
Anyway, River, I appreciate the question. I appreciate the walk down memory lane, especially with Q. Q's been down since episode 3 off of this one. And the first 2 episodes he just couldn't make because he had work issues. So realistically, he's been down since day 1. So thank you, River. If you guys want to be part like River off of this one, part of the thank you to review crew, you send it to our email address as always at bracket BRACKETTY the number 2 then R at yahoo.com to get it in. Also, again, it does not only work to be thank you to review, it also to be on any of the shows on the ABC podcast channel. Welcome back to the second half of round 1. It looks like I get to start off on this one. It is either ET or Evolution. Fuck ET. Although they make sex toys of his finger, so I guess that's actually kind of possible.
Does it glow?
I don't know. I've never bought one. The fact that that's your question kind of bothers me.
Right, yeah, like as you get ready to orgasm, it just glows up and fucking just brightens up the day.
I'd be more weirded out if it started talking to you.
Like the shake weight does on fucking South Park. Oh yeah, that's right, baby. Faster, harder.
I don't know what it was for a show or something like that, but it was a sketch comedy thing. They were talking about the entire, not a fleshlight, but a flashlight. That it was one of those ones that don't require a battery, but you had to shake
right?
it. You had to shake it for like 5 minutes, and it would last 20. However, the guy wasn't shaking it like this; he was shaking it like this. The entire time we were shaking it, like there's just laughter from the audience the entire way because he was playing it deadpan. The dude who was sitting there talking to him was kind of weirded out about it. It's like, does he know?
Like, does he know what he's doing, or is he just fucking around? Like,
all right. So, yeah. But either way, fuck E.T. I'm not a fan of this movie. I do love Reese's Pieces though, so check them out. Evolution without David Duchovny, because I'm not a huge fan of him in this movie in particular. But everything else in this movie is absolutely fantastic. And I think it was a little bit ahead of its time of spoof movies. This is like before Scary Movie and stuff along those lines. I'm going to go for Evolution off of this one. Q, is it Evolution or E.T.?
I agree with you. I don't like ET. The best thing I like about ET is the robot chicken skit, where they're all making fun of him, like, "Oh, look at the weirdo with one glowing finger, ha ha!" And then he just goes, and it's all glowing and shit. I thought that was funny as hell. Other than that, though, no, I'm not watching that movie.
I love Robot Chicken. I really do. I love it. I love it how Family Guy and The Simpsons and King of the Hill and stuff like that gets all of the, and American Dad get all of the praise, but Robot Chicken doesn't. I'm like, dude, Robot Chicken is so much better.
I wasn't a huge fan. I've only watched a few episodes of Robot Chicken.
I would, if you get a chance, I would watch the Star Wars episode of Robot Chicken where they do the entire Robot Chicken Star Wars special.
Kind of like they do on
entire Family Guy. Yeah, but it's better.
But it's better? Okay, good.
It's a lot more offensive. It's like a lot more. I don't know how they got that made, to be perfectly honest. So.
But yeah, I'm not voting for ET, the other one.
Evolution gets a second vote. The audience is going to go in a 10-vote difference for ET, which, I mean, it's ET, so I understand where the audience is coming from. but I do believe that Evolution is a very underrated movie when it comes to that. E.T., I'm going to assume is going to be up near the top of the list for the pissed off alien. It is not.
No, it's making fun of aliens. Why would he be? Why would he be happy about this one?
Wow. There's one movie missing from this list because there's 32 on this list, but the other one is from last week's episode. I don't know why they added it, but it's the movie The Luck of the Irish, which says not technically in your list this time, but still the worst depiction of an the worst depiction of an alien ever created from the Disney version of Luck of the Irish back in the day. So E.T., out of technically 31 movies listed,
The Luck of the Irish? Like, you mean like,
the entire basketball movie.
yeah, the basketball movie?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. I love that fucking movie.
Yeah, so did I, and it did not go very far last week on the Irish movies.
Really?
I think it got beat out by Leprechaun in round 2.
I do like Leprechaun.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
And that episode, as we're recording on a Friday, that episode will be out actually tonight on YouTube. So if you want to check this one out, and this one will be out on tomorrow, Saturday. On Saturday for this one, so you got kind of got caught up. E.T., however, out of 31 movies on this list, because there's one not listed, says he wanted to go home because Earth is terrible. Correct instinct.
Correct instinct.
Out of 31 movies on this list, E.T. got 31.
It was the bottom?
It was the bottom one.
As it should be.
I didn't see it coming. Killer Clowns was Killer Clowns got 30. and then Green Lantern got 29. So it's like that's not
They're out pretty early. They should have been.
Yeah. Q starts us off. Q, it is either Close Encounters of the Third Kind or Mars Attacks.
Oh. Partial me.
Pass to partial on this one?
Yeah.
Mars Attacks or Close Encounters? I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to come down to pass to partial because I'm going to go for Mars Attacks. The audience went for Close Encounters in a 5-vote difference off of this one. So it is either... It's going to be Close Encounters at spot number 4, so really high up on the list. Mars Attacks ended up getting spot number 19.
So I like both of those for different reasons, and I can't really decide which one I had to pass that one.
Mars Attacks, 19. Ack. That is all.
He just laughs. That's great.
You know what? I agree that Close Encounters of the Third Kind is a good movie. Don't get me wrong. But and it should be up on the list where it's up there because it's a good movie. But Mars Attacks is one of those movies. Again, late night TBS type stuff. It's just randomly streaming somewhere. One of those randomly streaming.
You'll stop on it and watch it.
Channels. You just kind of scroll on your phone and watch the movie because it's a good movie and it's a good comedy. And I don't agree with their take on old country music killing people, or killing aliens, but it is what it is. So Close Encounters moves on to the next round. Audience starts us off. It is either Apollo 13 or Alien versus Predator. Audience in a 4-vote difference is going to go for Apollo 13.
Really?
Yes, I'm pretty sure Q's going to go for Alien versus Predator, so I'm going to leave it up to pass the partial vote. I'm going to give it to Chat GPT off of this one. And it looks like Apollo 13 is going to be getting that vote at spot 11. AVP is down at spot 25. So,
Really? Damn. I liked AVP. I thought it was a good movie.
well, Apollo 13 gets my vote because I passed the partial on this one. Q, Apollo 13 or AVP?
I'm gonna go AVP.
So I was right off of that one.
Yes, and personally, I think AVP is better than all the Alien movies
Oh, no,
and all the
I
Predator
agree with
movies.
you on that one. I agree.
When they put them together and combined them, that's when it got good.
Apollo 13 moves on 2-1 to the next round. ChatGPT, the pissed off alien, says spot number 25: two apex species fighting, and somehow the ruins the two apex two apex species fighting, and somehow the humans still ruin everything. See what happens when I fucked up things like multiple times in a row?
Right, because I mean, we were just brought down there to be sacrificed. Without humans, there's no hunt.
I kind of want. Well, I think you two would vote the same way off of this one, but actually, I don't know. I start this one off. It is either Wally or Signs. Jess around?
No, she's in the El Baño.
I was gonna give. I was gonna give Jess my vote. I'm gonna go for Wally off of this one. I've never really been a huge fan of Signs. Signs is one of those movies that you watch twice. You watch it the first time because you're actually watching it. You watch it the second time to catch the stuff that you missed the first time. And then you watch that one particular scene over and over and over again because you're a masochist who just likes to fuck with yourself. So I'm gonna go with Wally because realistically, that movie is just too fucking cute. And I have kids, so take that one. Q, Wally or Signs?
So speaking of scenes that you watch over and over again, real quick, I'm gonna go back to the Scooby Doo days, like the first Spooky Island, that one, right? And that shit was just fucking that the scene where they're sitting in the armored suits hiding from everybody as they're running through like the little temple trying to find them or whatever, and then fucking Shaggy just starts shitting his pants and you hear it echo in the fucking like the tin suit, and then he like leans forward and like it fucking catches on fire and like a little burst of flames come out from his ass and shit. Fucking now you have to remember I was probably like 13 when this movie came out, and that's when I was watching it. Me and my buddy Tim, we sat here over and over and over and watched that and just laughed harder and harder each fucking time. So that was great. Now I forgot the movies though.
It's either Wally or Signs.
Oh yeah. Wally was a sign that aliens probably shouldn't be here, so I'm gonna go with Signs.
Signs gets a vote. Which means this is a tie-breaking decision coming down to the audience. In a 6-vote difference, Wally gets that one.
Yeah, I figured. Wow.
Which she would have gotten my vote either way. So Wally goes 2-1. Signs. Spot
yeah?
number 12.
I got a sign for Wally.
You're gonna enjoy this one. Spot number 12 for the pissed off alien. Pissed off alien. It says water kills them. Water. Who wrote this? Fire them.
Water kills. Why would you go to a planet full of water?
Wally moves on 2-1 to the next round. I start this one off. It is either going to be. This is not going to be a unanimous decision, but I think Hugh and I is going to agree with this one. It is going to be either Star Wars or Men in Black.
I mean,
I'm going to, of course, go for Men in Black. Q?
How am I going to vote against Big Willie? It's Big Willie Smith, brah. Gotta go. I mean, I just hate Star Wars anyways. So I definitely gotta go with Men in Black.
Well, in a 14 vote difference off of this one, the audience ended up going with Star Wars.
Yeah, I figured.
So,
like I said, it's hard to beat it when they have such a big fan base.
Men in Black moves on 2-1 to the next round. Star Wars got spot number 7 off of this one. None of this is scientifically accurate, but the drama is exquisite.
He likes the drama, at least.
Q starts us off. Q, it is either Guardians of the Galaxy or Superman 25. So the newest Superman movie.
Guardians. That's
Gets
hands
a vote.
down.
Gets the vote. Audience agrees with you. I'm going to go for Superman 25. Have you seen this movie yet?
No, but a rock kills him, and I'm okay with that. I mean, just a simple little stone like this big can render him useless.
Well, I mean...
And, I mean, that's almost as bad as water killing Wally.
Water doesn't kill Wally. Actually, no, I think water probably would kill Wally because Wally's a robot.
See?
But you kind of have to have like an Achilles heel, because if not, there's no drama in that.
Right, but why does it gotta be something so simple? Why can't it be something big?
Well, I mean, Krypton isn't like a locally sourced. At least there's not a lot
it's
of
only
it.
from his planet, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So I it's not something
Which
that
doesn't make any fucking sense, by the way.
it
Krypton
doesn't.
is on the planet that he's from.
Shouldn't he be like immune to it? I don't know. We have uranium and that shit kills
Right, but
us.
we're not exposed to it like 100% of the time. How the hell could he fly on that planet? How could he get off the planet? Did he build a rocket ship, get away far enough so his powers came, or what? Like, how did that work?
I'm pretty sure his parents put him in a box
and sent him off.
Yep.
Yeah, probably pretty sure, but
damn it, Russell Crowe.
got it.
No, but that's the person who played his dad in one of the movies. Galaxy Quest moves on 2-1 to the next round. Superman 25. I was assuming that was going to be. Yep. 27 off of that one. Says. Wow, he's pissed off. Superman 2025, spot number 27. An alien who helps you? Fiction.
Fact. He's gonna help you in such ways that you're gonna think he's a god, and then now you're his slaves.
All right, audience, back to you. It is either The Mist or Cloverfield. 2 vote difference going for Cloverfield. All right. I actually like both of these movies kind of equally, and that's not a lot on either side. That strictly because I like Cloverfield for the simple reason that Cloverfield is shot, and the entire movie is the entire POV shot with a video camera type thing for the entire movie. Don't watch it if you get motion sickness. Anybody out there? Because it will fuck with you. However,
So it's like the Blair Witch Project all over again.
kind of, but like better storyline. However, The Mist has one of the most mind fucking endings to the movie that bothers you no matter who you are. And that is
I slept
spoilers
like a
alert.
baby, bro.
Spoiler alert for a movie that's over 20 years old, so the warning doesn't really matter. This movie ends with a guy killing his entire family and then letting himself get demolished by these creatures, only to realize that moments after he killed his entire family and was going to leave the car to go get destroyed by these creatures, that the military came and they were saved. So if he would have waited 5 minutes,
Him and
everything
his
would
family
have
would have been alive.
been cool. But just to know for the rest of your life that you killed your entire family as a mercy killing, but you would have waited 5 minutes, everybody would have been alive. That's just fucked up.
I'd off myself.
Yeah,
I would have
so,
to. I mean, how you gonna live with yourself after that?
that's what I'm saying too. Like this movie kind of fucks with you.
It's like fuck. I didn't know, but now I do, and now everything matters.
So I'm gonna go with The Mist off of this one just because it's because of that one scene I think has stuck in the mindset of people a lot more than the entirety of Cloverfield has. So gets my vote. Q, tie-breaking decision: The Mist or Cloverfield?
I wish this was more of a visual podcast because I would just make it really smoky like a mist in here.
So did you miss?
That's my vote, by the way.
I say, did you miss the entire concept of that? This is a visual podcast, by the way. We do have this on YouTube.
I know.
Mist gets to vote 2-1. There's only been what?
One sweep, I think.
One sweep, and that was 2001, which realistically that should have been a sweep. Cloverfield. Off of this.
Cloverfield. What's he say?
One of these movies is not on this list, and I don't know what it is. It's Cloverfield. Your cities are very fragile. One monster and you panic. Remember the old Sims game?
I love the old Sims game.
Like not Sims, like not the entire people, but like SimCity.
Oh yeah, okay.
Where you could like build a city and like
You built the whole
monster.
city, and yeah.
Like, I always wondered, like, why would they do something like that? Like, you spend all this time building a city just to watch it be destroyed.
Have you not seen Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah, but like
he built San Francisco and destroys it.
Mist moves on to the next one. Like, I'm not gonna fight with that logic. It's not worth my time.
Oh shit!
Audience starts us off. Actually, no. Audience doesn't start this one off. I start this one off. It is either going to be Independence Day or Last Starfighter. I'm not a gamer at all. Q knows this to even start with, but The Last Starfighter is one of my favorite video game movies that I have seen in a really long time. It's a late 80s movie, which it's one of the first video game movies that I can actually think of. And as far as a space movie, it's absolutely fantastic as well. I do fuck with Independence Day. Independence Day, it's a damn good movie, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt in this situation, and I'm going to go for Last Starfighter just because. Q, Independence Day or Last Starfighter?
I was never a huge fan of Independence Day, but the older I get, the more I kind of seem like I would probably like it if I actually rewatched it. But in all fairness, to a former bastard of ours, I got to go with Independence Day just for the big guy himself.
Big Willie gets a vote off of that one. Tiebreaker decision comes down to the audience and a 22 vote difference off of this one, a complete landslide. Independence Day moves on to the next round. Last Starfighter. Spot number 28. So that's a lot. That's a lot lower than I thought it would be. From the pissed off alien, it says if video games recruited pilots, your species would be extinct.
Yep. He's not wrong.
No.
He's
Right,
really not wrong.
So the lowest number we have right now is 26.
That's
Highest,
still in it, huh?
Yeah, 26 is the lowest number, and number 1 is the highest that we have so far. We'll be right back right after this break.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Eat me.
All right. So this is guest ads. We don't have any guests. You are a bastard. So I'm not gonna have to worry about that. At the end of round.
Wasn't that?
At the end of the next round. Yeah, we'll get onto that one. So, welcome back for round 2. Looks like Q starts us off. Q. It is either District 9 or Evolution.
I'm going with 9 still. 9's fine.
District 9 gets a vote. Also gets a vote from the audience with a 5 vote difference off of that one. I'm going to go for Evolution. I've never liked District 9 as a whole. I've never really liked District 9. It kind of seems like
that one.
District 9 seems like a political movie to me. So, like disguised as something else. Evolution is a comedy. I'm going to go it off of that one. But District 9 gets to win.
Again, bro, I just now realized Macho Man Randy Savage was one of the spokesperson for the Slim Jims.
Really?
Step into a Slim Jim.
He was like the only one for a while.
I know he was.
Even after he died. Like, he's still a spokesman for it, and he's been dead for 10 years.
It's great. Like for some reason, I just never like the voice always seemed familiar, but I just never really pinpointed to who it was.
All right. Chat GPT pissed off alien right now. Evolution. Spot number 17. You defeated an alien ecosystem with shampoo. I refuse to comment any further.
What did we do with shampoo?
Defeated an entire alien ecosystem with shampoo.
Hell yeah, bro. That would fuck our ecosystem. Put that in the water supply, we're fucked.
Oh, I mean, that's what, like, you do the same thing with dandruff and, like, shit like that with Head and Shoulders. Or germs. You wash your hair, you're eliminating germs.
So yeah, but they get filtered. It's fine.
You're ruining something. Audience starts us off. Audience, it is either Interstellar or Apollo 13. Both of these movies hit a majority of top 10 space movies of all time list out there, period. Audience, in a 9 vote difference, is going to go for Interstellar off of this one. I'm going to make it spicy, and I'm going to go for Apollo 13 just for the tie-breaking decision for Q. Interstellar, Apollo 13.
I'm going to go Apollo 13, actually. It's a little more fast-paced than Interstellar is, and I think I like it a little bit more.
Gets a vote. Interstellar, by the way, got spot number 5 for the Chat GPT alien off this one. Says, you nearly understood physics. Nearly.
Almost. So close.
I'll give you points for the effort.
Hell yeah, the alien gives us points. I'm gonna take that as a B for the effort. That's passing.
I'll give it a B for bullshit. I start this one off. It's either going to be Men in Black or Galaxy Quest. Both massive comedies. But Men in Black is always going to be one of my favorite comedies out there as far as space movies goes. Begins my vote. Q, Galaxy Quest or Men in Black?
The Black Men. Or switch that around. The Men in Black. Sorry.
Q's about going to have his own space race pretty soon. Men in Black is the second vote. The audience goes between Galaxy Quest and Men in Black. Galaxy Quest actually gets that one because Men in Black didn't make it out of the first round. It was facing Star Wars for the audience. But Men in Black makes it to round 3.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I wish we had like a before picture, like before we started the podcast to after the podcast to see the difference of my face.
Oh, just wait till the video gets released. For everybody out there, I don't edit the video.
You don't edit it at all, huh?
No, I don't. I do not edit the video. So I tell people before they come on the show, like, I will edit the entire Spotify one mainly just for time. But 2, unless something really bad happens as far as the video goes,
I leave it alone.
I leave it alone. Your activities is your activities. What you say is what you say. I'm not.
That's why I said switch that around real quick. I was in a state of mind that wasn't there. All the way. But we're back.
Q starts us off of this one. It is either Starship Troopers or The Mist.
I gotta go with Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
I need to let out.
I'm gonna. Yes, you do.
Audience and a 1 vote difference is gonna go for The Mist off of this one. I'm gonna go for Starship Troopers.
No, it's not. I'm cold.
I'm hot as.
Again, that entire opening scene for that one is just sells it entirely. 2-1 Starship Troopers. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Galaxy Quest, because I forgot to read this off. Says not spot number 9 for ChatGPT Alien, pissed off alien. Says shockingly respectful. Also, yes, actors are easier to work with than the generals. Okay. The Mist off of this one. Somewhere in the teens, I'm thinking. 22. Says that ending was unnecessarily cruel, even for humans. I agree with that. I made a comment before about how that movie fucks with you. The end of that movie fucks with you. That's exactly what it's saying. That ending was just wrong. And fuck you, Stephen King.
Like, even the aliens, like, dude, come on. Like, that was overkill, bro.
It's like, we're just gonna eat you, dude. It's like, we're not gonna do anything else. This is talk about kicking a man while he's down.
Right?
Audience starts this one off. It's either The Thing or Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Both of these movies, again, top 10 lists of a lot of space movies out there, period. Both classics. Between the two of them, it is a 8-vote difference. The Thing gets that particular vote. I'm going to go with The Thing as well, simply for that one line. Simply for the entire, yeah? Well, fuck you too. Because I love that thing. It's fucking amazing. Q, The Thing or Close Encounters?
I'm going to go with The Thing.
3 and out, our second sweep in this entire show today. Close Encounters is spot number 4 off of this one. Your only good idea, communicating with music. Everything else is just embarrassing. I start this one off. It is either WALL-E or 2001: A Space Odyssey. Jess ever come back?
Yeah, she's right here.
Jess, is it? She looks comfortable as fuck right now. Jess, is it Wally or 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Wally.
I kind of
Can't
figured
even
as
say it
much.
like he does.
I'm having some pain right now.
She's
Wow.
tired. Leave her alone. Q. 2001: A Space Odyssey or Wally
2001, bruh, with the chronic leaf.
gets a vote. Audience in a 3-vote difference, so a lot closer than I would imagine. 2001 gets that vote. Sorry, Wally, you are off the board now.
Sad face.
Was Wally spot number 1?
No,
Thank God.
Wally is spot number 14.
Okay, so
Since
that's about right. Yeah.
the robot is the only competent life form on your planet. Dude, this fucking alien's savage, man.
Grady, can I have my blanket?
She's cold, bro, and I'm like perspirating over here. I don't know why.
That's because you've had too much juice box.
Juice box brought to you in part by you.
And I'm still recovering from surgery.
So you're cold?
Yes.
Wouldn't the body healing heat up the body to make it warm?
No, the body healing would put all the stuff that it needs to do on the damaged area, which makes your entire body cold. Same reason when you get a cold, certain parts of your body are absolutely burning up, but your skin is usually kind of cold to the touch. Which is also why they call it a cold.
I learned something today.
I know. Sometimes even freaking medical history has some just
I like
humorous notions.
science, and only the girl anatomy.
Q starts us off. Q, is it Guardians of the Galaxy or Stargate?
Guardians.
You heard it first, folks.
Gets to vote. The audience in this one, it's a 13-vote difference. Guardians gets that vote as well. I'm not going to stand in your way. I'm a fan of Stargate. I really am. But first of all, the soundtrack to Guardians of the Galaxy is a fucking banger after banger after banger. It's probably one of the best soundtracks that has ever been done, period. But I can't claim it as that because it's all previously famous songs that are going for that. When there's other ones out there that are soundtracks that are better. For instance, Space Jam, which realistically should have been on this list too, but just didn't quite make it. So there might be another future alien bracket just coming up off of movies that we missed. 3 and out. Guardians gets that one. Stargate. What did you just realize, Q?
So I just realized the first birthday present we ever give our kids is their name.
I would have said freedom, but okay.
But they don't really have freedom.
Yeah, they don't want to be free. They want to live in that womb. It's nice and cozy in that bitch.
You spend 9 months trying to get out of it and spend the rest of your life trying to get back in?
You're right. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Guardians move on. Stargate, spot number 26. So now I think the lowest number we have is somewhere in the teens. Stargate, no, we did not build your pyramid. Stop saying that.
I'm pretty sure they did. You're telling me. Okay, the top. Okay, I'm just the bottom. Okay, but I'm telling the top. You're telling me they were able to lug these fucking multi-100-ton blocks Up the slope to the top?
Yeah,
No,
you
absolutely.
can you can do that now with the with
Yeah, with a crane.
no,
Yeah,
you can do that with just manpower.
prove it.
Okay, going like that is impossible. Going like that is not right. As long as you put like boards and stuff below it.
I mean, I
So
suppose. Are you going with the log rolling thing?
yeah,
They've proven that that was not possible.
it's possible. It's
The
stuff
no, the blocks crush the logs. It doesn't. They
or
can't roll. So
stones
those
or something
like they would
along
have
those
to have
lines,
full size tree trunk logs to do that.
which is possible. Okay. What I'm saying though is that you don't have to do this incline just to do multiple laps of that incline and just keep going around it.
So just keep going around the
Yeah,
pyramid.
You're too
which
high
is
to
the same
think.
thing
No,
if you're
I mean
ever
I get it. No, like I get it. Like it'd be like fucking going around like a mountain and shit.
yeah,
Fucking,
Yeah.
it's exactly the same fucking concept. You don't just go straight up and over it. You fucking go around the damn thing.
Yeah.
just as they
I
spiral
get
that entire
that.
bitch. It's
I just don't
possible.
make
It
it
just
worse.
takes fucking forever. Now
And the time it took them to build it, bro, though, that like the time it took to build those pyramids with the manpower they had, it
they had
wasn't.
a lot of manpower. There's a lot of slaves in that one.
There was a lot of slaves, yes, but I'm saying though, the completion time is almost unheard of. Even in today's, like, even if we were to build them
And
today with our technology,
well, and you're assuming that the people back then they were stupid as well. They
no,
may
no,
have
the people back then were fucking brilliant. Actually, they were fucking geniuses. They had to
Way
be.
smarter than us.
yeah,
Like all of them had fucking geometry and shit mastered, bro. You fucking tell me the hypotenuse of a triangle, I'll tell you to go fuck yourself.
I mean, realistically, with the people that I know, that I could tell them that answer, and they couldn't tell me if I was wrong or not.
You were
So
absolutely right. I couldn't because I have no fucking clue.
I'm like,
As
I'm
long as
like,
you sounded convincing enough, I'd believe you.
it's like if you take this number, this number, this number, and give me the square root of it, what is it? It's 42. No, it's not. How do you know? I don't.
Right, I said it's all in how you present it and how you say it. If you say it with confidence, people will think you know what you're talking about.
That and the number 42. The number 42 is the answer to everything, according to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is another movie that should have been on this list as well.
And it wasn't.
It was not. But you know what? So we know that the number 42 is the answer to everything, right?
Sure.
What's 6 times 7?
42.
6, 7.
6, 7. Oh shit!
Fucking hate that.
So
I love it.
literally 6, 7. 6, 7 is the answer to everything.
Because it gives you 42.
Mm-hmm. Fucking dolphins. Uh, all right. I think I start this one off because that would make it something. So that was Stargate. Did not move on. Guardians of the Galaxy did. We have Invasion of the Body Snatchers versus Independence Day. I'm gonna go for Independence Day off of this one. Last time, the last Starfighter was kind of the pity though. I knew Independence Day was going to move on. I was pretty sure that Q wasn't going to go against Independence Day. Invasion of the Body Snatchers is a damn good movie. I do appreciate it. It's a movie that scared the crap out of me as a kid. However, for moments and the movie as a whole, I'm going to go for Independence Day, especially the entire president's speech, which if I was able to, the movie was wasn't old enough for me to use it for speech class at that point when I was in school. So they had like a 10-year type thing that I wouldn't be able to use it because the movie was too new. And the
Wasn't
movie
that
came.
Wasn't that the thing like where I did not have sexual relations with that
No,
woman?
that's
Are you talking about that
Clinton.
speech?
No, that's Clinton. We're talking about the entire um, today's Independence Day is forever not going to be known as an American holiday, but a day that the world stood up in one voice and said that we will not go quietly into the night. We will not we will not vanish without a fight. We will live on and we will survive. Today is our Independence Day. It's that presidential speech at the end of the movie.
That's almost a good day. That's almost a good speech. I like the
So
did not have sex relations better though. That one was way
I
funnier, especially when
I,
Reynolds did it in class. Oh my god.
I did not sleep with that woman. In fact, I was up all night.
Love it. Love it.
That took you a bit, dude. Like that. That's another thing too. Like I kind of wonder, since the president gets certain perks, I kind of wonder if the president gets specifically made boner pills just for that one. Because like, if there's a person on this planet that deserves relaxation,
It'd be the
some
president,
stress
right?
relief, is the president. That's why people's like, oh, he had sexual relationships with a woman that wasn't his wife. So
Who
this
cares?
this man has his button on a nuclear weapon. Do you really? And have you seen Hillary? So let's just start that one off. If
Right,
you have
let's just
seen
start that.
Hillary,
Have you seen Hillary?
don't get me wrong, Monica Lewinsky wasn't necessarily a peach either,
Yeah, but
but this man has the ability to blow up the entire fucking earth. Do you not want him as relaxed as possible? And when Kennedy was getting it done, he was a fucking legend.
he was a legend.
Leave Clinton alone.
Right?
Now, since he's been brought up in the entire Epstein files, that I'm not going to let that pass. But as far as
No,
getting a
a
blowy
lot
on,
of people have been brought up in the Epstein files.
yeah,
Like,
you
if
know
you were
who?
born within like a certain time range, you're probably in the Epstein files somewhere, somehow.
Did you happen to hear about this, by the way? Michael Jackson was not brought up in the Epstein files.
Really?
Never. He was his entire thing about saving the children, but people thought he was super fucking weird, and they criminalized him in whatever back in the day. He never did anything wrong.
He really
In fact,
didn't.
he was trying to save the kids from what was going on.
The only thing he really did that was questionable was hold his baby over a balcony.
Yeah, but I think that happened after this entire thing. He was already going crazy, and it's
Yeah, I think so, probably too at that point. But I'm just saying, like, the only thing I can really imagine, like, the dude actually like doing something where it would be endangerment would be.
yeah. I think this Prince or something like that. The kid's name.
I don't remember what the kid's name was. The kids have weird names.
I remember the monkey's name was Bubbles, and he had something called Blanket, but
He did
I
have
can't
something called Blanket. Yeah. Because I remember South Park making fun of that.
but I can't remember what.
My blanket.
Hey, they have Towley, so I can't say much about that.
That is fact, yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go for Independence Day off of this one. Q, is it Independence Day or Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Independence me, baby. I want to be free.
Gets a vote. On the opposite side of that one, between Independence Day and Body Snatchers, it is a 17 vote difference going for Independence Day. So that is a sweep.
Number 3.
I can tell you that there's a possibility that this might come down to Big Willie versus Big Willie. Q starts us off. Or at least we'll start us off when we're going back from this break. We are down to our final 8. We'll be right back right after this break. These next 4 matchups is the last time to steal a vote, which nobody has. And same thing as pass the parcel, which you can do as many times as you want. So there's that. I get to talk to some pretty cool people when it comes to this show. One of the OGs from way back in the day, from 200 plus episodes ago. Actually, now since it's over 203 episodes, Q has been on for over the 200 episode limit now. We don't get to see him as much as we'd like to, unfortunately, because he's a very busy guy. Got family stuff going on. Got his beautiful wife, which we got to talk to a little bit a while ago, named Jess. She's over there kind of moping. Yeah, moping.
Nope.
Q, tell people who you are, what you've been doing, what you got going on, and when we're gonna and hopefully when we're gonna see you next.
Well, let's see here. Well, I mean, Freddie pretty much summed it all up. I mean, I got my son's state wrestling tournament coming up here pretty soon, so I'm kind of excited for that. I'm hoping he does real well. That'd be exciting for his first year, placing up at state. That'd be incredible. Um, Soccer's about to start for the kids, so I mean that looking forward somewhat to that. I'm not a big soccer fan, but I support my kids. That's what matters. Um, Other than that, yeah, no, I haven't really been doing much. I'm still delivering pizzas, having a good old time around at work, not doing much except for dishes. I do a lot of dishes, bro. I do a lot of dishes. But other than that, though, no, everything's been pretty much going great. Jess is recovering nicely from her surgery. Um, Figured out some things on me, I suppose. I mean, I was having some problems here and there, like with like stomach issues and stuff like that, but that's all settled. And yeah, I don't know. Since we're not doing this every week, right? Now,
No. Once the ironically enough, once the entire resurrection special happens around the Easter, it's the movies that need to be remade. Special happens. That is our last episode officially on a week to week basis. But I tell people that with I know there's a couple episodes that we still have listed doing the entire Disney male and Disney female Mortal Kombat special. We'll be doing that one. We'll be doing that one. I'm for sure on that. The recasting call episode where we'll be talking about the different movies that we've already done, that we've already recasted. Uh, our birthday episode, the Thank You to Review special. I know that one's going to be done again, and I know the best in death at the end of the year is going to be done as well for the people who have died in 2026 at that current time. But again, I tell people that if you have an episode that you want to do, even if it's something I don't have on my list, as long as you can either, if it's something that I don't think that I can create the list for because I'm not well versed in that, uh, as long as you come up with your list of 32 or 16 or whatever, and you and a guest, because that would make it 3 votes, then I have no problem sitting down and doing one. Boom.
all right, all right.
But as far as Q goes, I'm gonna see if I can get Q back on again as for one of the, speaking of recasting call, one of the recasting call episodes. Uh, we have for the recasting call coming up. 12 Angry Men is going to be out at the beginning of March after I get it edited. We are currently going to be recording with Donna and Kate. My co-host Kate and Donna's going to be guests. We're going to be doing the To Kill a Mockingbird as well. We have Page Master after that, and then the Quick and the Dead coming up in the entire
Hey,
summer months.
Master, baby. Mm-hmm. She has no clue. She's out of it right now.
She's out of it. So that's a recast a call where we take old movies and add new favorites. Bracket Bastards is going away, but again, we're going to have some fun later on. Central Booking is our pro wrestling podcast. If anybody out there is a pro wrestling fan, check this one out. This week, upcoming week, we're going to be talking about how we would book the retirement year of Randy Orton whenever he retires. We just did the AJ Styles edition. It is out now. I dropped that one today. It's 2 days late because I forgot to drop it. That's me. It happens. Other than that, we have Bastards Backstage in previous episodes. When Bracket Bastards ends, Bastards Backstage will be going to a different name. I'm going to rebrand it as a little more BS because there's
I
different
like it.
different meanings to that one. And it's going to have a little bit different format, but it's going to be wider range because before I kind of had the rule that you had to be on Bracket Bastards to be on Backstage. I'm going to get rid of that rule. So if you ever wanted to be interviewed,
Backstage.
if you wanted to just come on and bullshit with me and have a good time, go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and ask me because a lot of the questions for every episode is going to be the same, with the exception of some questions that I ask specifically to you. So make sure to come by and ask me about that one, of course. And then the the crew over at PF Jeremiah also has Dr. PF Jeremiah and his Infernal Roommate, which is a D&D podcast that reviews movies, and it's kind of an improv based show. So if you're a fan of improv and stuff like that and movies, and go ahead and check that one out. They're always looking for guests. And if you're a fan of D&D, there's a live D&D podcast that they do called Tales of Grandaria,
Are they actually
and
playing the game?
I think so. Uh, that's that's an on them thing. So so if you're into D&D, I'm unfortunately not. It's something I've never been afforded the ability to because I'm more of a person to person type player and nobody around me I know actually plays it. So there's that. But the shows are good, so make sure to go ahead and check those out. As far as coming up in the future, I have a couple of shows that I'm going to be battling around. A little bit more BS. We'll be expanding that one. I would like to come up with a political type show where I get a staunch Republican and a staunch Democrat to see if I can get them to agree on subjects. And
I'm like an independent, so I think I would agree with both of them a lot.
that I'm the same route. That's the reason I was wanting to host that show because then I can get people who are it's like, hey, I think you're wrong on this subject, and I think you're wrong on this subject, but I think also that you're both right. You're just looking at it in a
You're
different
looking at
way.
it from a
So
different angle.
you're looking at it at a different angle.
Right.
So,
You're looking at it how it benefits you, and you're looking at how it benefits you instead of how it benefits everybody.
but I wanted to do something like that, and just trying to get some stuff going on. So, if you guys have an idea for a show that you want to do out there, you want to listen to, let me know because we're always looking to expand and have some fun and kind of bullshit. One of these days, if Q ever gets his butt in gear and wants to actually do a podcast type thing, I kind of like to see him do like a gamer show where
Ooh.
he gets to go around and talk to people about different games and from the knowledge that he has previously and the knowledge that he doesn't have and the ability to talk to folks randomly. I think it'd be kind of a fun thing to listen to, even if you don't learn anything. So it is what it is. But there's a whole bunch of different stuff out there to make sure to go ahead and check out what we have on the ABC podcast channel. Second can.
I've had two as well.
You've been, you've been double fisting it the entire time. All right. Welcome back for round 3 and beyond. No more breaks after this one. The audience just to start us off. Audience, it is either District 9 or The Thing. It is it's an 8-vote difference for The Thing off of this one. I'm going to agree with it. Again, I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of The Thing. Of District 9. I love politics, but I also don't think politics needs to be in movie form. And District 9 District 9 reminds me of a very communist agenda type movie when it comes down to it.
So like
And
China.
it's just I'm not a huge fan of stuff like that. The Thing, straightforward alien movie. They go out and try to kill the aliens. The alien escapes. I think they're making not a remake, but a continuation of it as a comedy in like this year. Uh, I can't remember what it's called, but it looks fucking creative. It gets my vote. The thing gets my vote and moves on to the next round. Q, the Thing or District 9?
I know I've gone District 9 this whole time, but I think this rhyme has hit the end of the line. So I'm going to have to go with The Thing.
3 and out. The Thing moves on to the next round. District 9.
Four sweep.
Uh, District 9 ended up getting number 1.
District 9 was number 1, huh?
Yeah, District 9, number 1. Finally, a film that understands how badly you treat visitors. It's accurate. Painfully accurate.
Honestly, it really is. I mean, like, let's be honest. Our logic isn't ask first, shoot later. It's shoot first, ask later.
Well, and the reason why is because we've been taught to fear things that we don't know.
That is fact.
Because this entire country, I mean,
Then again, though, you have to really think about, like, that's why a bunch of people fear the ocean. It's unknown.
yeah, there's a lot of things in the ocean that wants to kill you.
Right, that too, yeah. But
they also don't know you, and you can't exactly speak to them. There's a lot of movies out there that want to talk to aliens and stuff like that. It's just, but realistically, unless you know how to talk to each other, and I'm pretty sure as humans we would not know how to even decipher in another alien language. I would
not
hope
without
that,
having one that already knows it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You would have to have some sort of key to be able to learn a language.
I think you could do a lot with pictures.
Still, it'd be like a key. Still, you can look at it, like
Yeah.
you're talking like hieroglyphics.
Something like that. I mean, in fact, that's actually a good way to do that. But if you show them a picture of a pineapple, or a picture of a cherry, or a picture of something like that, and say fruit, they may have another word for it, but mixing pictures with sign language. So if you can translate what the word for fruit is in this one and say, like, point at fruit, use the entire sign language thing for fruit, it may go to them. It's like, hey, there's a they point here and then make this sign. That's what this sign is. So
So
there's a way of
I
doing
could show
that.
them a picture of a cherry and then show them this sign, and every time I showed this sign, they would think it means cherry.
Eventually, yes.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be really funny. Although I would say I would probably use that particular sign language format as hello.
Yeah. And then maybe a kick in the nuts to say goodbye.
That'd be really funny. It's like, hey, I'm gonna go to this foreign country. I don't know how to speak language. You need to know like 3 words or three things in sign. You need to know how to ask for something to drink, ask for something to eat, and hello and goodbye.
Great.
Hello and goodbye is the middle finger. Something to eat and drink is the entire food to your entire hand to mouth, and the entire bathroom is just holding your dick. That's all it is.
Or area.
Yeah.
Crossing legs, maybe. I don't know.
But I guarantee you go down to Mexico or something, like, not knowing, but just knowing the stuff like that, and hello and goodbye is just flipping somebody off. You're not going to live very long.
No. If I walked up and I was like, hello, and to them that was fuck you. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get into a fight real quick with a bunch of people.
Fucking punta. I start this one off. It is either going to be Apollo 13 or 2001: A Space Odyssey. I'm going to pass the parcel on this one, just because I don't really care. So 2000, it's going to be 2001: A Space Odyssey for Pass to Parcel. So spot number 3 and 11. So wide margin ish off of that one. 2001 gets that vote. Q, 2001 or Apollo 13?
13.
So tie-breaking decision coming down to the audience on this one. It is a 5-vote difference going to 2001. So 2001 moves on to the next round, to the final 4. Apollo 13 got spot number 11. I would have loved it if we got spot number 13, just for shits.
That'd have been funny.
Yeah. You almost died doing the simplest task. Adorable.
It's not simple for us, goddammit. We're not as advanced.
You bastard. So
So
there's
cool.
not a single movie on here that has not gotten a vote against it. With that, because
So no pearl necklaces.
no pearl necklaces. 2001 was the only one that made it this far without a vote against it, and that was the vote for Apollo 13.
And that
Ended
was
up
me.
ruining that one. So
Damn, I ruined it without even knowing I ruined
yeah.
it this time.
So there's no more. Q starts us off. Q, it is either Men in Black or Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh, I know you're going Guardians. All right, I got more laughs out of Guardians. Sold.
Gets a vote. Audience between Men in Black and Guardians. It's going to go for Guardians anyway, and a 15 vote difference. I was actually going to go for Men in Black.
Oh, how many vote difference?
15.
Oh, I thought you said 50. I was like,
No,
Jesus.
15. So 2-1, Guardians moves on. So no, it's not going to be a Big Willie finale.
It's not going to be a Big Willie finale.
No.
Not going to lie. If Harvey was here, I would make sure it was, though.
Audience starts us off on this one. It is either going to be Starship Troopers or Independence Day. It is a 22 vote difference. Independence Day gets the audience vote. You know what? Just because it's my last time to do it, and I'm pretty sure Q is going to vote this way, I'm going to steal Q's vote. I'm going to go for Independence Day as well, just so I could do that. Because if not, I wouldn't have been able to.
What was the other? What was it going against?
Starship Troopers.
Yeah, for comedy purposes, I'd probably went with Starship Troopers.
Either way, Independence Day gets to vote 3 and out. So there's two sweeps and 2 splits in the final 4. Men in Black got spot number 8 for the Chat GPT alien off this one. It says, your government absolutely does this. And I'm not supposed to say that. Talking about Area 51, I'm assuming.
Right. That's exactly what I'm assuming too. Or
Starship Troopers got spot number 13. Propaganda so obvious even your species noticed. Impressive. All right, Q, as today's guest, I'm starting this one out, but you get to pick one of these movies. Is it The Thing, Independence Day, Guardians of the Galaxy, or 2001: A Space Odyssey?
We'll go with Space Odyssey.
So it is starting us up. It is either oh, by the way, from this point on, our Pass to Parcel and Steal votes are both off the board. So 2001: A Space Odyssey or Independence Day. It is going to be Independence Day for me. As far as rewatchability factor, I do like Space Odyssey, but not for any particularly good reason. So Independence Day, just a damn good movie. It's a funny movie. All 3 of them, actually 4 of them, are actually pretty good. So
There's 4
There's
Independence Days.
not Independence Day. Sorry, I was thinking of a different movie. There's 2 of them, and yeah, Independence Day is
I
the
knew there was
only
2.
one.
I was like, I
I
didn't know
was
there was a 3 or a 4.
I had
Right.
Men in Black in my head for some reason.
Yeah,
But
honestly, Men in
still,
Black 3 and 4 I hated.
I liked 4. 3 was a little bit out there, but I enjoyed it for what it was.
I liked 1 and 2. After that, I was kind of.
The 4, the uh, I don't. I wish they would have branched off a little farther than they did to make it a little much more different than what it was. Because they're trying to go off the name value and try to create the same movie but with different people, and just
It just doesn't
it
work
wasn't it wasn't its own creation enough to be worth it.
to be something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Independence Day or 2001, or sorry, it's Q's turn. Independence Day of 2001
Oh, Independence Day. Yeah, definitely.
gets a vote. It also gets a vote from the audience in a 13 vote difference. Um, and on the flip side of that one, it is either Q starts us off. It is either The Thing or Guardians of the Galaxy, there, sir.
Well, I know what my wife would say,
Guardians.
so I'm gonna go The Thing.
Dick.
She called me a dick for that.
Well, I mean, you kind of deserved it.
Thank you.
Well, the audience agrees with Jess on this one in a 4 vote difference. Guardians gets that vote, which makes me the tie-breaking decision.
Freddie, you could truly be the head bastard here.
Jess, I love you. You know I do. You're a great person, but to be perfectly honest, as far as an alien movie goes, like a legitimate alien movie, The Thing is just by far on tone with the tournament than Guardians is. So,
But I'm having pain.
being the bastard that I am, and just because I like fucking with people,
Look him in the eyes, because he's gonna fuck with me.
I want you to over exaggerate the word with on that one, Q, just to make sure that people know that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with The Thing on this one.
Asshole.
I am. I'm gonna go with The Thing. But I will.
I think I ruined him by being like, no, watch him in the eyes. He's gonna fuck with me. I think I ruined it for him, so he's like, God damn it, now I gotta fuck with Jess. Did I?
No. I was looking down at third place to see what I would do on third place between these two. So the 3 actually.
It's because Freddie doesn't love me.
Didn't I say that I just did?
I think you did. Yeah, you're like, Jess,
Yeah.
you know I love you.
It's all lies.
It's all caps. No gowns.
All gas, no brakes. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean. Fucking Raiders fans. What the hell? In the finals, we have a 2-1 and 3-0. Before we get to this, I'm gonna read all 4 of these. 2001: A Space Odyssey from the Angry Alien. Spot number 3 says, "Hal was right. You should not be allowed near space." The Thing, paranoia, distrust, chaos. Yes, this is exactly how you behave. It's a masterpiece. Guardians, your depiction of alien species is chaotic but entertaining. But the raccoon is concerning.
The raccoon is concerning, he says.
And Independence Day, it's a lot farther down the list than I would hoped it would be.
Really? Where's that at? 19?
You know what? I don't know if Independence Day. I think Independence Day is the one that didn't make this list. So yeah, Independence Day did. Independence Day is the one that got replaced by Luck of the Irish for some fucking reason.
Luck of the Irish.
Damn aliens. So,
Shit up.
audience, third place vote, 2001 or Guardians. It is a 8-vote difference for Guardians off of this one. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna go for Guardians off of this one as well. Jess, I'm gonna give you third place, not second or first. Actually,
Apple.
it would have been second because I wouldn't have voted. I would not have voted for Guardians over Independence Day. Like, I
No,
love
you
you.
got second regardless.
Like, I love you, but know your worth.
Ouch, Jesus.
Ouch.
You're my number one now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Better be.
I mean,
Damn.
I'm right. She goes, mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Do you hear Lily snoring?
So damn book boyfriends, man. What the hell? Q, finish this up. Guardians, 2001.
Guard.
3 and out. Guardians in third place with 3 and out. Finals, I start this one off. And of course, I have to put the trifecta on that one. Q, The Thing or Independence Day?
Can I also go?
The audience cannot do that, but just because. Between The Thing and Independence Day for the audience, it is it's a 9-vote difference. Independence Day gets that particular vote. As I said before, like, if I wasn't going to vote for Guardians for first place, I'm sure in the hell not going to vote for The Thing for first place. Independence Day is a movie that I watch every single year around Independence Day. It's a holiday movie for me. It is also a movie that I just reviewed for the entire Head Bastards movie review thing on Facebook. Check that one out. If you guys have a movie that you want me to review, put it on the list and I will eventually get to it. Q, Independence Day or The Thing?
I'm gonna put Jurassic Park on that list.
For the review?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then the Jurassic Worlds. I want to hear your opinion on all of them.
It's gonna be a while because as far as franchises go, I still have the rest of the Bond thing to go to, and I'm like at Bond 9 or 10 at the moment. So
Right, and there's like 14 of those.
Bond?
Yeah.
There's 25. Actually 27, but
There's 14 good ones though.
yeah, but I'm watching all of them. I just watched the only movie that I stopped, like I couldn't finish it, so I didn't put a review on, but I did make note on the next review. Said the reason why this movie is not being reviewed because I couldn't fucking finish it.
What movie was that?
Her Majesty's Secret Service. It's one of the Bond movies, and it was.
That just sounds bad.
Well, I'm doing it. I'm reviewing these in actual order. So I just got done. I just got done with Man with the Golden Gun.
Oh, GoldenEye.
No, Golden Gun, the movie Man with the Golden Gun.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware.
GoldenEye,
a different movie. The
I'm not
Golden Gun was
anywhere
a one-shot
near
kill though in the Bond game on Nintendo 64.
I'm not anywhere near Pierce Brosnan yet. I'm still on Roger Moore. So anyway, your vote, The Thing, Independence Day. What's your vote, sir?
Oh, sorry. I was telling Independence Day. Yeah. Over The Thing. Yeah.
Today I got a podcast.
gets a vote. Independence Day wins the day. The Thing second place. Guardians for third, and 2001: A Space Odyssey gets fourth place off of that one. That is our show this week, guys. Make sure to check out the previous ones, and we have 2 shows left when it comes to this. We have the re-recording of the sex songs, the songs we get down to, coming up as soon as I can get that one scheduled, and our final show, which I don't know who we're going to have for it, but we're going to have a final show talking about movies that need to be remade. So make sure to go ahead and check that one out as well. You can find Q at.
You can find me on occasionally on Bracket Bastards. I'm probably gonna be on that last episode though for sure. I gotta bring the energy. I gotta bring the gotta bring it. Gotta bring it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll count me in for that last episode. You just have to let me know when that is.
I'm going to try to make it to a point that as many people who wants to join in for that one can.
Okay.
So I don't even know if I'm going to have. I think David wanted to do Pass to Parcel so he could be involved no matter what, but he hasn't sent me the list yet. So if I can get our final show to be as many people as possible, I'm even going to see if I can track down Harvey and some other people for cameos and such, because it's just because I know I can't get Chansey. I'm not going to talk to Jeremy. I may have a Jeremy on the show, just not particularly that one.
Right. I mean, Chansey, I think, is unreachable, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's not unreachable. He's just not podcastable.
There you go. Yeah.
So he's out doing his entire Secret Service mission at the moment. So I'm your host, Freddie Fish. You can find me that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, check out Bracket Bash to the audience vote. When you're on Bracket Bash with the audience vote, again, however, we are not going to be doing any more polls and stuff like that one, but that's a good source to hear any upcoming shows that we have, any news that we have coming up as far as that one goes. That's a crowdsourcing type situation. And if you want to be on a show, that's a good way to message us. If you want to do a thank you too, you message us there as well. A whole bunch of different stuff. That one. Majority of those go through the entire email address though. So if you don't see any, that's probably why people like to do that privately. I've never understood that because we read them verbatim on the page anyway. So, or on the show anyway. So it is what it is. On Twitter, I'm at Fisher777. We're all at Bracket Pod on Instagram as always. You can find me at Can't Lick Me, not one word. I like to end every single show with a quote. Today's quote is from another space movie that did not make this list, and that was The Wrath of Khan. It's a Star Trek movie. I kind of figured since I knew Spaceballs, Star Wars, which is another space movie that should have been on this list, is fucking Spaceballs. God, I missed so much.
You missed a lot of space movies.
Star Trek, Wrath of Khan. From Spock, it says, I have been and always shall be your friend. Live long and prosper. That is our show this week, guys. Have a good one.
Bastards out.